VCR Party Life. VCR Party Life. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for the cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they found. VCR Party Life. VCR Party Life. Melinda's.
Well,
hello,
Melinda.
Welcome to VCR Party, the show where Nick and I watch VHS tapes in our office, but instead we're watching it at home. And George is here, and Steve is here. And holy shit, look at Nick's shirt.
Yeah, sorry guys, I didn't realize that would be such a distraction. This is
Wow.
one of my shirts from the back of my closet. I'm just trying to go through them all while I'm in quarantine.
Yeah, nobody's going to hear a word you're saying because they're going to be so distracted by that shirt. Is it a short sleeve?
Yeah, it's short sleeve, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I like this shirt. I don't know why I don't wear it more often, but I guess it was in the back of my closet, literally. So
That's sharp as hell. And that what do you call it? The collar could put an eye out.
Yeah, it's really pointy. And I haven't worn it to death yet, so it's not all like, it's not getting corroded.
How long's it been in the closet? I've never seen this shirt before. I thought I knew your whole wardrobe.
Years, yeah. I don't know why, but that's what quarantines are for.
Yeah, I like it.
I do too. And George's is nothing to sneeze at either.
Yes, it's the shirt I wore the first time I was on VCR Party.
Was it really?
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Nice.
And it's a theme for what's coming later on.
Oh yeah, I should mention George has a surprise that he hasn't told us about. I know nothing about this.
I feel like we just skip everything and just do George's surprise right now and then just call it a day.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
It's only 2.5 minutes, so I think the Melindas they want content.
Well, happy.
Wait.
Yeah?
Steve, I like your shirt too.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you.
It's a total Steve shirt.
I didn't know that.
It's all right.
I've only got like 4 shirts here. I didn't bring a lot, so.
No, it's fine. You're doing great.
Joe, you have on your Neilsville where you went to high school.
Yeah,
what is it?
Kiwanis.
Oh, the Kiwanis Club.
Yeah.
Is anyone in your family a member of the Neilsville
I think
Kiwanis
it's my
Club?
brother's shirt. My brother got it at a thrift store, I think, in Neilsville.
That's a good one.
And I took it. Yeah.
All nice things so far.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's Cinco de Mayo, and that, of course, celebrates the 5th of May. And I thought we'd start with a Found Footage Festival classic.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
All right. This is a video that we couldn't, for the longest time, find the original tape of this. But I located the digitized version of a band called Super Chino from Mexico, performing on a Los Angeles public access station in the early 90s. And I love their choreography, I love their outfits, I love everything about Super Chino. So here's a little bit of Super Chino.
Ooh, longer version.
Yeah. I mean, it's the greatest choreography in the world. And then they kind of coordinate it here.
You never see this from Guided by Voices.
No, you really don't.
The coordinated dancing?
Yeah.
I'd like Robert Pollard to wear that outfit, though. See, now they're kind of going off on their own, but here, the guitar players.
Oh, they're switching sides.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Well, they kind of go a little...
It's a trick and you fell for it, Joe.
Damn you, Super Chino.
I mean, I love this song. Actually, I should probably stop it because I'm worried I might get flagged. I mean, who knows? Who knows what Super Chino's reach is?
I have a feeling it's probably a lip sync too, don't you think?
I don't know if they're playing live or not. It feels like
If they're playing live, then we won't get flagged. But
okay, yeah.
I think
that's
in
a good
public
question.
access, they usually do the.
I would love somebody to translate that for us. But I love the song. I love everything about Super Chino. I love
Super Chino. I think translates to super pants.
Yes,
doesn't it?
Outstanding pants.
Yep.
So happy Cinco de Mayo, and to you and your family. I don't know. Timely tie-in.
That was really sweet.
Yeah.
Let's do some viewer requests. We need a graphic for this, but we got some viewer requests this week. We got some questions this week. Camden and Tiffany from Austin a couple weeks ago asked for more elegant napkin folding. Ask and you shall receive. Elegant napkin folding right here. They go through all the different folds. They have all these folds. And I think the first time we showed it, I think I showed it on a TDM corner. I think I just showed the formals. I don't think I showed the informals.
Oh, really? We didn't get to the informals.
So let's rock the informals this time.
It's kind of where you let loose, let your tie down, and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll watch some informal elegant napkin folding. And people, like, if you see one in here that you really like if you're like, oh, this is an awesome napkin that I'd love to elegantly fold someday, let us know. We'll play the entire video.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good hobby for people to do during quarantine too.
I watched some of the video today, and it's very easy.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like origami, but with napkins.
It seems like a Nick Pruer project to me. Maybe I'll send this tape over to you.
I'd be into it.
Okay, here we go. Elegant napkin folding, informal.
And now our informal folds. The flower basket. The Wiesbaden. The double fan. The bouquet. The bow tie. The palm frond. The seashell. The flamingo. The artichoke.
Oh, that's cool.
The rifles.
I'd love to wipe my mouth with that.
The nosegay. The maid's cap.
I'd like to wipe my nose with that.
The peacock.
It must
The
be
double
so
diamond.
embarrassing to go to a party in a tuxedo
The mountain
and to see
laurel.
those gay and
Yeah.
realize
The waterfall.
you were at
Then there's the nose you're
The
gay.
pinwheel.
right, but
The pyramid.
to know you're overdressed.
The envelope purse.
Look at the napkin.
Here are our
There we go.
formal
There's
fold.
Oh man.
elegant napkin folding. Yeah.
Yeah, those are like casual Fridays. They're just kind of like just letting it loose, not really caring whose toes they stepped on. Those what were they? Casual? No, informal. Yeah.
George, I'm
Napkin
thinking
fold.
for the next VCR Smarty, George, that maybe you give us like 4 or 3 real informal napkin folds and then 1 fake one.
Oh, that's good.
You know what
I
mean?
thought it would be sort the napkins into the right party, you know.
That's good.
Oh, informal or formal?
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Is this an informal VCR party or is this a formal VCR party?
formal? They're
right?
always formal.
Always
Okay.
formal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing the bishop's hat.
Quarantine Classics is where that's the informal version of the show.
Right. Exactly. There will be no nosegays in this particular show. All right. Evan asked. He said, "Shot in the dark, but is the guy who plays Santa Claus in the video of Frank Worley's Sing Along with Frank Worley videos, is the guy who plays Santa Claus in this video the same actor that plays the leprechaun in the Frank Worley Irish Eyes Are Smiling video?" So he's asking about what was that movie called?
Tanglefoot? Or yeah, Christy.
Christy.
The beast is called Tanglefoot, right?
Yeah. So here's what that looks like. This is here's Christy. So Santa's first female reindeer, and what he's referring to is the Santa Claus from this. I don't actually have this video here, but I do have the music video for one of the Christmas songs that they did. And here's what Santa looks like.
Help to make the season bright.
And I think they're using some footage from Christie.
Yeah.
As we sing along.
The boys and girls
This
in
is definitely from
Toyland
Christie.
Yeah,
will
yeah.
have a jubilee.
Look at
They're
those
gonna
baggy
build a
sweatpants.
Toyland town all around the Christmas
So he's asking,
tree. Oh, you
is
better
the
watch
Santa
out. You better
the
not
same
cry.
as the Leprechaun from this copy of Sing Along with Frank Worley, Irish Eyes Are Smiling. There's a leprechaun on here, and let's just take a look at the leprechaun.
Okay.
Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'll steal your heart away.
And the answer is yes, Evan.
That is
Correct.
100%. Yeah.
Way to connect two different videos that we probably played
Yeah.
like 6 months apart from each other.
Right. The weird thing about doing the show for an audience every week and, you know, a growing audience is that normally we're just locked in our own brains thinking about these videos and making these connections ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it was the guy from Frank Worley. Was that his wife? Or, oh, she's the waitress in, you know, Puppies or what, you know. And so we're always making those connections. But now that other people are doing it, it's almost like we've spread an infection.
Yep. This and more specifically, this is Bill Porter's dad.
Right.
Bill Porter's the producer of all those videos. He owns this almost like a Tiger King type of zoo out in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin, where he has elk out there, and I think he has mountain lions out there, and just a menagerie of animals, like actual big animals. And that's where he produced all his stuff. And his dad lived on the farm with him, I guess. So he would play leprechauns and Santas and anybody with a beard. So
Dad, can I get you in here for a second? What is it this time, Bill?
we need old man time.
Yeah, old man time. It's Easter. Do you mind getting in those bunny costumes?
So, all right, that's viewer requests and questions.
We had one more request, which was to play more videos on Quarantine Classics. I think
saw that one.
We got two comments. One was a YouTube comment, then we got an actual email saying, "Hey, loved your show. I've watched every single episode of VCR Party. You think you can play more videos?" And the short
He's referring to Quarantine Classics, not VCR Party, though, right?
Yeah, I know, but I don't think people really know the distinction. So I wanted to take a moment to, first of all, the short answer is no. We're sort of limited in the videos we have because George has his background is what our office is. It's 10,000 VHS tapes. That's not. Oh, there's Rumsey, the guy who visited our office one time.
Oh yeah, there he is.
But you're not actually there, and so we aren't either. We can't go there except for like emergency trips. So we only have the videos we have in our small apartment. So, but also Quarantine Classics is a bonus show for free for everybody, and so it's just kind of the one where we screw around more and we take wild tangents. So I hope everyone's okay with that because we're having fun with it.
Yeah, Quarantine Classics, that one's for us.
Yeah.
VCR Party, this one's for you. Quarantine Classics, that's for us.
Right, it's like those actors who'll do like like David Cross would do the he'll do his movies or Todd Margaret's show, but then he'll also do the Chipmunks squeakquel. So exactly. You do one for them, you do one for
one for the paycheck.
Yeah,
for the paycheck.
Right. In our case, none are for the paycheck. But should you want to support the show, hop on patreon.com/found-footage-festival. And now let's get into the video portion of the show called Show and Tell, everybody. Okay, here's Show and Tell. Do you have any preference here, Joe, about the order?
Well, first of all, I want to say I think next week I'm going to switch it over to Show Us Your Raviolis. I'm just way too excited about. I think Show and Tell is just like Show and Tell. I think it has to be called Show Us Your Raviolis. It makes it more
it could be like a pilot program. So it's the Italian comedian from. Is he even Italian? Yeah, Richie Triolo.
I think so. Italian American. Yeah.
Is he even a comedian?
He was on a public access show called Stairway to Stardom in the 80s, and his catchphrase was "Show us your raviolis," and it got no laughs. But we want to make that a permanent. This section of the show is called "Show us your raviolis." So.
Okay, so I'm making a note right now. Why don't you go first, Nick?
Okay, I'm going to play a video that actually was brought to my attention. It was digitized and sent to me by a guy named Matt. It's from 1996. We normally don't do a lot with kids' videos because they're trippy, they're weird. I mean, that's just the usual for kids' videos. So it's kind of like fish in a barrel.
Against those things.
No, we're not against them, but it feels a little easy. But I was really taken with Dream Bunny This is a very homemade children's show that Matt thinks may have been a pilot for a show that never aired. But Dream Bunny is a rabbit stuffed animal that comes to life, and I thought, people are having trouble sleeping during quarantine. It's making people have weird dreams, and I thought this was appropriate. So here's Dream Bunny.
Dream Bunny.
So, close your eyes now.
It's like Tweety Bird's owner.
And let's go to Dreamland.
Hi, kids. Did I hear someone talking about me?
Look
what the hell?
Ears. Hey, where did you come from?
Many, many years ago, Michael. During a time that was very frightening for children.
It's scary now, but nothing frightens me. Hey, Michael!
Daytimeville?
Yes, Kiana. You see, Daytimeville is where you spend all of your time when you're not here visiting Dreamland. It's the time you spend at home, in school, with your friends.
You know, daytime.
In your socks.
Home? You get it?
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah, right.
Cool. Dream Bunny, you're the best.
Thank you, Keanu. Here in Dreamland, we
His
try
name's
to
Keanu.
think positive, encouraging thoughts. And as Jessica said, when you return to Daytimeville, you take all those good thoughts back with you.
I gotta try this stuff at home. See ya. It's like magic, Dream Bunny. Everything is so easy and fun in Dreamland. Now we know how to do anything and do the best at
Got that
everything we
kid
do.
actor.
That's right.
Please don't
Let's
yell
start
your
having
lines.
fun right now by singing the Dream Bunny song.
I'm
Dream Bunny, ambassador to Dreamland. Yes, Dream Bunny. No, I'm not using sand. Dream
It's a cast of
Bunny,
dozens
make
here.
the dream sunny.
Yeah.
Come along,
No
let's grab
score
us
though,
a
other than
hand.
before the song.
Dream Bunny, hop on a rainbow. Dream Bunny.
Dream Bunny, his thing is always like, hey, I heard you were talking about me. He's kind of like a little jealous.
Straight into Dreamland, that's where I wanna. That's where I wanna.
Like,
That's where
call
I
somebody
wanna go.
Michael, did you know he has a Dream
Oh,
Bunny?
there's more.
Who has a Dream Bunny? Tony.
Roll the TV
He has a
graphic.
Dream Bunny. Well, how do you think you got here?
Oh, yeah. But we don't need toys anymore.
Hi, guys. What's this
he's
about
back.
not needing toys?
We're boys. We don't need to talk to toy Dream Bunnies anymore. Only girls do that.
Well, now, Brandon, I'm a boy, and look at all the toys that I have. It's okay for girls and boys to cherish their dream
I
bunnies.
just included
Dream
this because
Bunny,
of their
don't you think
awkward
Princess
handshake at
looks
the end.
silly?
Never. Aren't you having a lot of fun with all the toys? And we all know that fun is good.
You're right.
I'm not an ordinary
Dream
rabbit,
Bunny.
but let's keep it a secret. Don't you blab it.
I'm not an
What's making
ordinary
you
rabbit.
happy is my
Let's keep it a
habit.
secret, don't blab it. So that's Dream Bunny. Yeah, it's for
Love
boys
it.
and girls. Yeah.
I didn't
Thumbs
realize
up
those
on that
were
one.
ears.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of just awkward interactions between him and Keanu and the rest of the kids. So I thought it passed the mark for the found footage.
I was going to say the number one thing that bothered me were his ears. I was going to agree
Yeah.
with George on them because he's a rabbit. It's too floppy.
He's stepping on
You
them.
you need Bugs Bunny ears.
Yeah.
The other thing is his voice. He needs more of like a "Hey kids."
Yeah, I know.
Hey, he just had
sounds
like,
like
"Hey, I'm Dream
Yeah,
Bunny."
yeah. It's almost like Donnie Darko-esque. It's like it's a disturbing costume. The voice doesn't quite fit. It just didn't quite add up. So thank you to Matt for sending me Dream Bunny. And
That's
its
a
entirety.
winner.
Yeah.
So for mine, I want to start up a new corner. I got a new corner idea.
Whoa.
Yeah, songs
Okay.
that will be stuck in your head forever. We had a montage of this maybe 4 volumes ago where we put together just songs that are just catchy. And so I want to start doing that more regularly as I find videos. And I was watching Frenchie and the Creep the other day, which is my new favorite show. Nice work, guys.
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
you guys were talking about
The Eyes
volume
Have It.
4. The Eyes Have It. And
Yeah.
I forgot how much I love that song. So I thought about doing this as a tedium corner because the song's very tedious, but it's a little too peppy. So I'm going to do an offshoot of tedium corner called Songs That Will Be Stuck in Your Head Forever. I'll work on that graphic next week also. But this one I'm gonna put up this week on YouTube and Facebook. I'm gonna put a 30-minute super cut super loop of The Eyes Have It. So you watch that song just like 30 minutes in a row. And so I'm just gonna give you a little taste of what that's gonna look like this week.
Guys, I like Frenchie and the Creep too, but I wish you'd show more videos.
All right, here we go. The eyes have it. Well, maybe I should set this up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a video put out by Donna Mills. Here she is, and she's from Knots Landing, I think. And she had a video about how to put on your own face makeup, and it starts with the song that's so catchy called "The Eyes Have It." And then Nick, I don't think you've seen this before. I don't think any of you guys have seen this before. The end credits, "The Eyes Have It," is slightly different. So that'll be a fun thing for you guys to watch. So here's the beginning and end of "The Eyes Have It." See, the E's are on her eyes.
The eyes have it, the eyes have it, the eyes have it, the eyes have it.
Come on now.
The eyes have it, the eyes have it, the eyes have it, oh. The eyes have it, the eyes have it, the eyes have it, the eyes have it. The eyes have it, the eyes have it, the eyes have it, oh.
Here's the ending.
Oh. It's so busy. He's breaking it down. Oh, original music. I don't know.
Oh yeah, George, look them up.
Well,
It seriously goes on like this. I didn't loop anything.
You didn't loop it?
I haven't looped it yet. I'm just And then
Now
we'll start
it's
over. Yep, and then this is what the YouTube thing will look like.
Yeah.
The eyes have it, the eyes have it.
It looks like your enthusiasm has waned, everybody.
Gonna set the YouTube world on fire.
The first time around, you guys were dancing, having fun. And the second time around, you guys are just kind of like
The exhaustion setting.
chewing on your fingernails.
Yeah.
So, all right.
That's good. I like that segment. I think mine, my next video might actually fall into a song that'll be stuck in your head forever.
Oh, sweet.
It's been in my head all day. I've been singing it to myself. And this actually comes from an old video we've shown on VCR Party before. And we've also played it in an EP mode where we watched the whole video 5 times, 2 of which we watched with John Glazer. It's the Moose Unbelievably Cool recruiting video. And there's a song in it. They only use one song through the whole 8.5-minute video. And it just kind of comes and goes and then restarts. Here's a little reminder of what that song is in the video. See the text at the beginning of the video?
Yep.
For today's busy men, Moose means more. More friends, more fellowship, more of that front porch kind of feeling that we used to have more time for. Real fellowship in this world of ours is rare. But for more than 100 years, people have been finding it right here.
Here's another part of the video. We always said this sounds like Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, do they have a T-Rex there?
No. Here it is again. Very end of the video. Thank you for filling your enrollment obligation. Okay, so we got flagged on YouTube for that song. It was the weirdest thing. We got flagged because I guess that's like a production music song that, you get a production library and you can license all these songs.
We get those every so often.
Yeah.
With the generic music. The generic music people, they do like set the copyright, so the algorithm will pick it up.
Right, and on YouTube, the song has a title and everything. And I was like, let me just see what other videos use that on YouTube. And so I'm going to share some of them. This one is called Atoms, Molecules, and Periodic Table.
Many teachers have difficulty providing their learners with opportunities to develop the correct understanding of the more abstract but basic chemical terms, such as atoms and molecules and elements and compounds. In today's lesson, we try to remedy that situation.
And there's so much more. This is apparently a very popular production song. At least, I guess the Moose video is from 2000. And then this was, the next one I found was called the BMSB 2019 Banquet. So this was just last year that it was used again. And I don't know what this banquet was, but a woman's doing some kind of art here at the BMSB 2019 Banquet.
I can't wait.
Playing in the room live. Okay.
I want to find out. Like, I want to determine who wore it best.
Yeah, like compare and contrast how these were used.
So far, I think Moose did it best. Used it best because it's kind of melodramatic. You know?
Yeah. Well, this one was also used throughout an entire video, and I guess there's something called Her World. And they name a Woman of the Year every year, and this woman won it in 2006, and they made like a tribute video to her. And here you get to hear a little bit of the Jurassic Park part of the song, and then the rest of it.
A model student in school, a Colombo-Plan scholar in the University of Adelaide, a high-flying civil servant after graduation, and the first female permanent secretary in Singapore.
There it is. Kicks in.
But in September 2004.
Okay. Now, the last one is the one I thought, Joe, you would be most excited about.
Okay.
The title is called Laser Use in Cosmetic, Medical, and Dental Surgery.
Ooh,
laser use in cosmetic, medical, and dental surgery.
That sounds hot as hell.
Yeah. So here it is, the same song. And by the way, if you had to watch an ad before you're watching the show, it was because of this song being used.
It's worth it.
All right, here it is.
Laser smile.
And then go in and do the deepithelialization of the pocket, removing the diseased epithelium. Notice how the epithelium sticks to the tip and peels out of the pocket, leaving the tissue behind nice and pink, free of disease.
Kind of relaxing music.
This case here, we're going to use IMLA, but this tissue is very, very fibrotic, and we're going to have to use a little more energy than I normally use.
It's true.
As we start to cut, we started out here at 1.2 watts of power, but as you see, as we get farther into the case, the tissue is very fibrotic and it doesn't cut too easily.
Oh, Nick's Phil's
That's
corner.
kind of cool.
So it's a universal song. It's used for everything, and I just let it roll into the end of the Moose video here, because I thought it just was fitting.
The tissue is very fibrotic and it doesn't cut too easily.
That's kind of cool. In fact, that's unbelievably cool.
I mean, Moose set us on a journey there. It was a journey of that incredible song.
Of getting flagged so many times.
So I want to thank YouTube's algorithm for flagging that song.
That's true. We wouldn't have known the popularity of that song. I'd like to thank Laser Smile for everything that they've done. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I'm editing a podcast right now as like a side gig, and I want to try to work in that song.
Do it.
And see if I can. So I don't know. It has to be cleared legally, but I'm going to suggest that as a potential song and just kind of try to slip it into this podcast.
Yes,
and any future editing gigs that we get, I want to try to use that as.
Let's work that in as much as possible.
Yeah.
Let's find out who that guy is, and let's tell him, like, we're going to find you some work.
Yeah. So
It'll be the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, it'll be in every single thing. You'll hear it in the background of every video we do from now on. So that almost got the eyes have it out of my head, but not quite.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where we land at the end of this whole thing. So,
Okay.
Wow. That was cool. It was a cool journey. All right, that wraps up Show Us Your Raviolis.
Okay.
I was just practicing for.
Right. It was
for
still
next
called
week.
Show and Tell, but
It's still
right.
called Show and Tell, but next week I'm going to call it Show Us Your Raviolis.
So now it's time for another segment that we do have a graphic for, and it's called How to Watch Cyber Videos on the Internet. All right, who wants to go first?
I have a very quick one. Mine's
Okay.
very brief. It's 20 seconds long, and it was introduced to us when we were in the UK, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
I have no idea, no sense of time right now. But when we were back in the UK in March, Michael, our UK tour manager, played this video constantly. He loved it so much, and at first I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's okay. But I find myself quoting it all the time. So it's this band, The Laws, and they had one hit. I think it's There She Goes. I think that's their one hit. And then, but they were on doing another song on, I think it was German television. I don't know what it was, but they just finished doing their set on a variety show or something. And then the host comes up. You know, normally you come up and you say, hey, great job. Thanks for coming on. Nice work. Shake hands with everybody. So
tell us about that
album.
song.
Yeah. But instead, the host asks a really confusing question and confuses the lead singer of The Laws.
There might have been a language barrier, but there's no excuse really for this.
Well, she's speaking English, but there's one word that just like, who knows what it is.
No one understands it. Yeah.
No.
Hello. What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
Bibra.
What's that?
That's it. But let's watch it again because he goes, about what? And so I said it today. I was at the liquor store today, and the guy said, have you seen this? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, about what?
Yeah, it's kind of just an all-purpose.
About what? Watch the way he says about what.
Hello. What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
About what?
Bibra.
What's that?
What's that? About what?
And then she kind of looks out to the producer. Just
tell him what Bibra is.
He doesn't know what Bibra is?
Yeah. What do you think about Bibra? Is that like their pop star? I have no idea who Bibra is.
Falco's son.
I just love the expression. About what?
About what?
He was indignant.
Somebody tell us what Bibra is. I mean, maybe we could crowdsource the answer to that because we're flummoxed.
Yeah.
All right, let me go next because yesterday was Star Wars Day. It was May the 4th. And so I put together a video. Oh, I didn't put it together, but this is a classic video that actually, I think somebody sent this to me as a suggestion. I can't remember who sent it to me. Forgive me. But it's a classic internet video that I remember seeing making the rounds when, I don't know, like a few years ago when it came. No, I think it was like 2006 this was making the rounds. And it was this beauty pageant contestant, and this was the talent portion of the competition. She decided to play the trumpet to the Star Wars theme. So this is not that long ago that this surfaced, but I figured it was worth replaying for the holiday.
Playing a trumpet solo to the theme song from Star Wars is Stacey Hedger, Miss Douglas.
Perfect.
Yep. So far, so good. Folks, she's kind of like
hiding from Imperial troops.
This Stormtroopers are after her. She's using the Force to play her horn.
These aren't the notes you're looking for. She's trying her best. Some droid noises.
Did she do that on her temple?
If so, I'd be impressed. Now it's getting into the Cantina song. I like her dance.
Like Chaplin-esque.
What do you think of her Bibra?
About what?
Bring it all back home!
That's probably
all right. Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah.
But I mean, I had to play more because when she gets back into the solo, I mean, that's the best part.
Do they still do that at pageants? These kinds of talent show types of things, with like a movie that's currently like that's popular, and then they'll say, you know, I'm going to do a dance to.
Probably it'd be like playing. Yeah, it'd be like dancing to the song from. What's that Bradley Cooper movie with Lady Gaga?
Shallow?
Huh?
The song Shallow?
Yeah, Shallow. They'd like, I feel like if you watch Miss America or something, they'd be doing piano to the
You're
Shallow.
guessing though, right?
I'm guessing.
Okay, you don't
We have to go to our resident expert on pageants, George.
Well.
Yes, George?
I'm glad you asked.
It's considered embarrassing to use a song from the last 4 years in a pageant.
I mean, that's true. My knowledge of pageants stops at about 1986, so I do need to update my pageant knowledge. George, what do you have for us?
Okay, so I know Joe loves jingles.
Love them.
So I'm going to show you a few jingles. Well, I'm going to show you 2 jingles from Philadelphia and then 1 commercial that features a great Philadelphia accent.
Ooh.
Okay, so this.
Can you do a Philadelphia accent?
I have a thick one that I'm trying every moment that I'm thinking of it to suppress. I only learned to say the word water after maybe 4 or 5 years in New York.
Wow.
All right, so these are 2 commercials that would run late at night, and they were from like the early 70s, but they were running up to the early 90s, but they're very catchy. So here they go.
If you've got a passion for fashion, and you've got a craving for saving, take the wheel of your automobile and swing on down to Ideal.
You can buy 2 outfits for a little more than the regular price of 1 at the Ideal Manufacturing Company. Ideal has everything.
So weird to see this
why
in like
pay
91.
regular prices at regular retail stores? Take this tip.
Yeah.
Make the trip to Ideal.
Also, I was so wait, pause. I was so confused by that commercial too. I thought it was for a horse track. Like I seriously thought
it looks like it's at the Belmont Stakes or something.
Yeah.
And so this is low budget animation from that would be on when that would be on in the middle of the night in like 1989. But you can tell by the phone number at the end that this is an ancient commercial.
Love it.
The home of happy auto parts, where saving money starts at Jimmy's Used Auto Parts.
Don't get hung up on the high cost of auto parts.
They use
Find
letters.
the part you're looking for at Jimmy's, 2702 Wheat Sheaf Lane near the Betsy Ross Bridge. Or call JE3-0859 for doors, fenders, windshields, engines, and other parts. So visit Jimmy's for
the home of happy auto parts, where saving money starts.
Cars are singing.
Jimmy's Used Auto Parts.
And then here's
I like that a lot.
Me too.
They used stop motion. They used some time lapse. Like they did some creative things with
I
it.
wish they, yeah. I mean, I wish they still aired like retro commercials. Like I would, well, if Jimmy Is Auto Parts is still there, but
this is a local commercial, and they like actually used artistry instead of like having Bargain Barney say, "All I want to do is save you money."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like they used time lapse and they
right.
used animation, and I
But
tip
again,
my hat to them.
It's JE3. You don't see that in the commercial much. Even then, I had no idea what that meant in the late 80s. Anyhow, so here's the Philadelphia accent commercial.
Hi, the boss's wife. When you're having a transmission problem, what should you really know? This is a clutch, here's the pump, or is it the torque converter? Why get frantic? See Atlantic Transmissions. They'll show you the difference between a torque converter and a pump, the clutch and how it operates. They have convenient locations and a nationwide warranty. So remember, when your transmission is out of commission, don't get frantic. Call Atlantic Transmissions.
Atlantic Transmission, it's automatic.
But that's something that if you see somebody from Philadelphia, they will say to you, perhaps, if your transmission is out of commission, don't get frantic, call Atlantic.
I mean, it was like I didn't pick up warranty. I noticed that word, but I didn't pick up the other words.
I think you'd say warney, like
Warney.
you just skip whole syllables.
T's aren't pronounced very well, right? It's like
say water,
like a Philadelphian or like
a Philadelphian.
Wooder.
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 There's a word called John.
Yeah, JAWN.
That only Philadelphia uses.
Yeah, it's like Smurf. It's the generic noun for any object. Yeah, give me that John.
Hand me that John.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. You guys are fucking weird.
Yeah, that's why I left.
Yeah. What you got, Steve?
So this one is from Tech TV. It reminded me of Chef Keith, so I wanted to play it.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, I remember
So this is a one-of-a-kind piece. There's no other one like this particular one in the world. And you can see the tracks go this way.
Like a wax cylinder?
It's really cool because it records much more accurately than... Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good. Now, are you done with that then?
Yeah, I'm done with that.
All right. Apparently we're really done with that one.
One of a kind.
Are you done with that then? I think it was extremely rare too. From what I've...
one of a kind. Yeah. Can't be replaced.
The kid didn't even care. The kid's like, "So you're done with it then?"
Yeah. This priceless artifact, you're done? Okay.
But I feel like that's how Chef Keith would have set it up too. Like this took me like 3 weeks, knock everything over.
An antique expert is actually a good idea for a news character, like some sort of antique expert.
Oh yeah. And you always break the antique.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Let's work on that.
George,
and you can hear him downshifting from fuck to shit.
Yeah.
I bet the FCC saw that and they're like, no, it's fine.
It's one of a kind.
Tech TV felt like early MTV, where it was just like they're kind of just. It was almost like live to tape, screwing around. Like I really liked early Tech TV stuff.
Remember what G4's Attack of the Show?
Yeah, we were on
that.
We
were on that show like in 2004 or so. But that was kind of like that. It kind of felt like it almost felt like public access.
Oh yeah, fly by the seat of your pants and Well, that's what we call how to watch cyber. Now you know how to watch cyber videos on the internet. Let's get into another segment called Nice Things. All right, this is a quick update because our lawyer, Anderson Duff, he is a sewing enthusiast. He's been sewing he's been sewing his ass off since the quarantine happened, making masks for friends, and he made 2 out of some old Alf curtains that I had, and I had extras, so I decided to give them away by having people send in drawings of Alf. And
why didn't you give them away to like hospitals instead of like trying to make a contest out of it?
Because they're not like approved PPE masks. They're for personal use. They're not for.
So the winner of this, they shouldn't wear it.
No, they should, but it's not approved for like medical. They need like the N95 ones. So, or is that it? K95? Yeah, N95s. This little cloth mask isn't going to do much for a medical expert who's got a ton of sick patients. But for personal use, I'm glad we're clarifying this, by the way. We should pause and say, for personal use, these masks will do just fine. And that's why I want to announce the winners, which I'm going to draw randomly from a bunch of contestants who drew their ass off. I'm going to say they drew their ass off.
Can we see all the? Are you going to show us all the everybody's drawings? Okay.
Yep. Okay. So this is a beautiful drawing here.
That's really good.
Megan drew this, and do you know what video this is from? I think this will be a fun game.
All right, I'm looking for the goddess. Are you the goddess?
Dating. Yes. Yeah. Video dating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Well done.
Yep.
That's so far is my #1 winner.
This is Bargain Alf.
More of a collage style.
Yeah, all he wants to do is save you money. That's Bargain Alf.
Okay.
You know what this one is?
Hold on. Steve with the Plunkett?
Nope. This is Price Master Alf.
Oh, wow.
From Fred via Instagram. Thanks to Fred for putting Price Master Alf in.
Nice.
This is Dark Lord Alf. I'm a
Dark Lord Blood. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a 7th generation Melmacian, and then Gur. So Dark Lord Blood. This is from Andrea.
Nice.
I think we all know what this one is.
Oh yeah.
The magical rainbow sponge. Who's ready to wiggle?
That's good.
This one is stunning. This is Ross G. This is. Do you know what this is?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
This is
$6.75 a cat.
This is Kirk's 40th birthday.
Great reference. That's a deep cut reference.
Yeah, and this is a whole movie of a guy's birthday. Who, if you haven't seen it, they bring him out of like a female torso cake with Hostess cupcake boobs.
Yeah.
In this case, it's a cat cake where the boobs are the eyes.
Kirk's 40th birthday. I think we did an EP mode of Kirk's 40th birthday. If you haven't seen it, you got to watch it. It's the best.
At one point, Kirk says $6.75 a pack, and he's talking about cigarette prices. And $6.75 a cat here.
Yeah.
I think we all know what this one is from Gretchen. This is Alf Lazar, of course. And this is a direct quote. Hate is contagious, and you're catching it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
This is from Bob Hedges, our patron. This is Alf is Beaver Felton, which is a deep cut. I don't think we've ever played Beaver Felton on VCR Party, but it's in one of our found footage exercise video montages where he's doing super chops for bass. It's like it's bass exercises.
Yeah, and I think it's a musical instrument montage, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. But nice work, Bob. Drawing is
oh yeah,
good.
Beaver Felton. Yeah.
I mostly appreciate the deep cut reference to Beaver Felton.
Yeah, and he's kind of an anteater look, but yeah, I appreciate it too. Now I know, Joe, you were really questioning my random pick. I'm going to be randomly picking a winner rather than willingly giving one. Oh, let me.
You missed a lot. I saw a lot in the email. Somebody did a watercolor.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm not there.
Okay,
yet. Here's another one from Andrew, who just sent this. You know what this one's from?
Well, hello, Willie. But I don't.
It's Alf Nolte. Alf Nolte.
Alf Nolte. I got that.
Yeah,
one too.
He's just come to after getting.
Nice, because the V-neck should have tipped me off.
Yep. So nice job, Andrew. Let me continue sharing some more. These are all amazing. Okay, this is.
We saw that one.
Yeah, I know. This is the Alf workout. So now you suggested that people could just scribble a drawing and send that in, and they had an 8% chance of winning. So some smartasses were emboldened by that, and this is Alf in a workout video.
Okay, I mean it's not.
I don't mind it. It's like John Lennon style, like scribble drawings. But then there's some real phoned-in ones. This is from Jen. I don't even know what she said this was. I think she said, I don't know what she said this was.
I think that's video dating, she said.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
This is perhaps the worst one. This is James. This is Magical Rainbow Elf.
I could see it. Yeah.
I disagree that that's the worst one.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, but here's the thing. Okay. Well,
Here's Alf Rebney.
That looks like how I would draw it.
And also, they took the photo with the. You can see the
shadow.
Yeah.
Of course, right. Yeah.
And he's saying Alf Rebney.
Yes, he's saying his own name. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was one other one. There's a watercolor one.
The watercolor one. I mean, if you did this contest correctly, the watercolor would probably win it because
in previous contests you have said, I can't pick. We're just going to award everybody and et cetera, et cetera. I have 2 masks. So I thought the fairest way to do this would just be to randomly draw it. I think everybody would have done it.
You still haven't shown the watercolor.
I know, I'm going to. I was doing this in the spirit. I figured everybody would just, do it in the spirit it was given. You suggested, hey, just scribble something on a napkin and send it in. This is an amazing, amazing entry here. I think everybody knows contestant number 1. Look at the glasses.
We can't see it.
Can't see it.
It's not. Yeah.
Really?
No.
Oh. Let me try to share it again. You see it now?
Yes.
Ooh. Look, this is contestant number 1.
Beautiful.
This is a watercolor Junior America. The glasses, the
that
curls.
Probably took a lot of time too.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. So I'm hoping this one wins, but who knows?
Because of your cockamamie winning procedure.
Yeah, I just thought we were going to get
Elf Workout could win.
I just thought we were going to get a bunch of cool entries and we'd show them off on the show. And you suggested,
hey, Nick,
yeah,
you could also just do it like the Garfield belt if you want, and just call off the contest right now,
and just not give it to anybody.
Yeah, keep it for yourself so you make sure you're healthy. That would be a Joe Pickett style.
Let's do that. It's the fairest way. Let's just do that.
Well, no, let's stick with the rules.
Okay.
Stick with your rules.
Yep.
Do it Nick Pruer style. Stick
All right,
with the rules.
I have a random number generator. I have 14 entries.
Oh, I don't trust it. I think that you put in.
Let me show you. Okay. I have 1 through 14 here. Random number generator.
Okay.
And I'm going to click generate.
Okay.
The random
How do we know you didn't?
The random number is 7. Right. So the first winner of the Alf mask is Alf Lazar. Congratulations to Alf Lazar. Let me, I think a deserving entry from Gretchen, I believe. Yes, this is from Gretchen, so congratulations. Yeah. And now let me generate another number, and I'll just show you I'm doing that. Just want to make sure that the...
Can't see anything, but whatever.
PricewaterhouseCoopers is doing this.
Yeah, no, this is very... this is wishy-washy. There's going to be a lot of complaints about this.
Okay, number 3 is the other winner, and let's see what number 3 is.
The person who did the watercolors is like, why do I even do this? Like, why should I even do this?
I did this for the mask, and it turns out that one is it's a. I like this. This is actually the.
What's this numbering system? Like, who's number 3? Like the third one that you showed us today?
Yeah, I numbered them all, and I numbered them all in the order that I showed them. And number 3 is the Alf. What's his name?
Nick's not doing any more contests. This is it. This is Nick's last contest.
It's Price Master Alf. Price Master Alf has won a second mask. So follow up with me with your address. Congratulations. Thanks everybody for entering. And in a way, everybody's a winner. And thank you so much.
Everybody's a random winner.
Yes, they all are. I'm not in the business of judging art. I think they're all great.
You even thought that the squiggle was great?
Alf Rebney was terrible, but they were deliberately trolling me based on your suggestion. All right. So.
Okay.
And that's.
I'll let you know a little secret. Those 4, the shitty ones, those were all mine that I sent to you.
Oh yeah.
Different emails.
Okay.
Surprise.
That all makes sense. All right.
And I'm glad that you picked. The only 4 shitty ones were all mine that I sent to you.
Interesting. All right. I'm sorry. I blamed the Melindas here, and I should have known it was an inside job.
It was. All the good ones were Melinda's. All those shitty ones were mine.
So
Now,
thank
did you look
everybody.
at the names of all of the shitty ones?
Yeah, I did. I put them, but I realized that 2 were the same because I saw it was like, one was Joe Erdman, J.O. One was James Orson Emerson.
Yeah, what are the initials?
J.O.E. on that one. Yep. Okay.
J.O.E. on that one.
And I don't know if I even bothered with the other ones. Oh yeah, there's 2 by James Orson Emerson. So
James Orson. What are his initials?
Oh, and Jen O. Eovaldi. Yeah,
Okay.
that was the elf
What
we
are
were dating.
her initials?
Yeah.
Okay.
J.O.E.
Okay.
I should have known. I should just have an inherent distrust for contest enterers. All right, Joe, what do you have? You have another nice thing?
If I would have won one of those, you would have learned such a valuable lesson today, but you didn't. You didn't learn the lesson because the right people won.
Okay, good. Well, there's trying to rig our own contest. I think we learned a lot about Joe today.
All right, I teased this last week, and it's time to play.
The best corned beef I think I've seen.
Oh, shit. It's time to play.
Or not exciting. The best corned beef I think I've seen for a long time.
All right, here's how you play, exciting or not exciting. So I show you a video based on the cover, and you have to tell me if you think the video is going to be exciting or not exciting. So take a look. This is Chainsaws and Common Sense. Do you think this video is going to be exciting or not exciting?
I think it was exciting.
Play along in the comments. I'm going to say not.
You're going to say not exciting. You think it's the old switcheroo here.
I do. I think this might be the bait and switch.
Okay.
George?
I can't remember what I said last time, but now I'm thinking somebody's going to lose a leg in this one. So is that exciting? I don't know.
It is.
Okay.
Everybody's registered? Everybody's
Yes.
got their
Locked
locked in?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Chainsaws and Common Sense.
Seatbelts, boys, and keep the dog between you.
All reenactment.
Ooh, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Looks like a Philadelphia commercial.
Best title right there.
Do they run head on into a chainsaw?
Come on, Seaboard.
They have this whole story.
It's good to be out in the country.
Yep, someplace
The
special
dog's
for
name
all
was
of us.
Keyboard?
What are you doing, hon?
Oh, I thought I'd go down and get a load of firewood this morning.
Down the hill?
No, I'm going to stop by that logging camp we passed on the way up here.
Looking good,
and the
kid.
boys can get some good exercise stacking.
Will you be long?
Nope. Be back in time for lunch.
First of all, that's how husbands and wives talk, right?
Yeah, you're married, you know.
Yeah, I know how it goes.
I'm gonna bake a couple of apple pies, so if you want your share, don't be too late.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
See what misses up.
Morning. You in charge here?
Hey, you're not Sam Brown's kid, are you?
Oh, I sure am. Mike Brown's my name.
Jerry Johnson. Glad to meet you, Mike. What can I do for you?
Well, I thought I might come up here and stock up on a little firewood.
Yeah, well, you came to the right place. We're about to knock off early. You got your equipment?
I sure do. I got my dad's old saw.
Your
and
belt's in a weird place.
You never want to go out cutting alone. You always want to take another person with you. And I don't mean your dog. Dogs just don't seem to have enough common sense.
When you're cutting with a partner, he'll look out for any interference. You
Kind
keep
of
your eyes on
exciting.
the cut. Don't wait around and watch it fall. Clear the area.
You never get to see it
Oh,
really
Jerry.
fall.
Yeah?
My wife baked a couple of apple pies. Why don't you come over and have some?
Hey, that sounds like a great idea. I'll follow you over.
Great. See you then.
Not exciting.
Not exciting.
Got it right.
They blew it. They completely blew an opportunity to have a chainsaw reenactment video, and they didn't even show any like cool shit at all.
As soon as the reenactment started, I'm like, oh, it's going to be exciting. I was wrong. But no, it just kind of flatlined.
The writer got so ambitious and like had all these backstories about his dad, and just give us the bullet points, give us some reenactments, give us some blood.
Yeah,
but no,
I don't know. I found that apple pie talk pretty exciting, so agree to disagree.
You're just hungry.
All right, here it is. Bob sent this one: how to brain tan a buffalo hide. Okay.
You can't brain tan in a buffalo hide. You can't brain tan. I'm gonna say not exciting.
What do you think? Is how to brain tan a
Not.
buffalo hide?
I don't know how they could make it not exciting. I'm going exciting again.
I mean, if they're taking the brain out of the buffalo, I think that's exciting. I'm going to say exciting.
Okay. Is it all excitings?
I said not.
He said not. Okay. I never pay attention to the answers. Okay. Here it is. Buffalo.
Ooh, good title.
Hello. This tape will show you how to tan an 18-month-old buffalo bull hide from start to finish. But you can see how the tine's been cut into a wedge.
Great shirt.
By cutting it into a wedge, it helps to drive your blade down. And all we have to do is get rid of the membrane and we're done with it.
Getting rid of the membrane.
Get rid of the membrane.
Get rid of the brain! Okay, I mixed up 2 pounds of brains.
Oh.
Did you hear that? You mixed up 2?
Yeah.
Okay, of the brain.
Of bone marrow grease.
And marrow grease.
2 cups of bone marrow grease to a gallon of water. You've got to heat this stuff up. Bone marrow grease is a lot like butter. Let the hide get really hard without having put something like this
and
on.
Bone marrow grease.
Oh.
If you look at the old rules,
That dog.
they have
He wants to get into the brain bucket.
they have several ways of sewing holes. Generally, it appears to me.
Kitty in the back.
That's exciting.
Really?
That's exciting. Yes, it is.
Beg the differ on that
That's how you play.
Not exciting.
Best corned beef I think I've seen for a long time.
one. Huh.
There it is. That's how you play it.
Another rigged contest. Huh.
No. Because he's doing it with a brain. He's putting a brain into a bucket, and then he's mixing it with hot water, and then.
If you saw the brains, maybe. I don't know.
You don't see the
have a different
brains.
definition.
I agree with you on that, but it's the idea of the brain. It's the imagination.
All right, so you have a punishment that's overdue because we played a game show that George put together. We referenced it earlier called VCR Smarty. You lost, and we were trying to imagine instead of me winning something. I guess somehow it's been collectively decided that instead you're punished for losing, and there's nothing for the winner. So what?
The first VCR Smarty, the loser had to eat the Batman
That's
cereal.
true.
Which
That's
I went
the
down
precedent.
So we put it out to the Melindas. What should the punishment be? And I think that particular day I got a tube of Ferret Lax from
as fate would happen, as fate would have it, you did, yeah.
Yeah, and somebody suggested in the comments, I think on Facebook, to put a little dollop of Ferret Lax onto a Batman cereal.
Oh God!
And
it's kind of like a Dunkaroo, you know. You have a little piece
it's
of
like a Dunker sauce.
and put in frosting, yeah.
And so, but I was skeptical because like this is for ferrets, you know. I don't know, and it smells a little. It doesn't smell like human food at all. It doesn't smell like something a human should consume.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I feel like I'm doing a lot of the heavy lifting on finding my punishment. I feel like this should be like your jobs to find my punishment, but whatever.
We don't get off on punishment as much. Yeah.
Wait, what?
I would say just go ahead and do it. Don't do any of this heavy lifting. Just eat the ferret with the Batman cereal right now.
Well, I'm concerned about my well-being.
Well, we're not. So if it was up to us,
It's
we're just going to have you do it.
I have a feeling if I didn't do any of this research, you guys would have completely forgotten about my punishment. I feel like I'm the only. Here's the reason that I care about my punishment is because I want integrity for these games that we play. We play these games where we have a winner and a loser. If there's no punishment at the end of it, why even play?
Right. I mean, just for fun?
No.
That'd be stupid.
No, you need some stakes. You need some stakes. You need to want to win. Otherwise, it's just like, I lost. Who cares? No, you want to win. So I did not want to lose because I didn't want to eat Batman cereal. So I did a little research, and I looked up Ferret Lax, this company. They're called Marshall Products, I think. And they have a website, and I emailed them, and I emailed them and just said, hey, look, I explained the whole thing. I was like, do a show called VCR Party. We were doing VCR Smarty round 2. And I lost, so somebody suggested I have a doubt, et cetera, et cetera. So I sent that email. Didn't hear anything back for a couple days. There's a phone number there. I call. They answer immediately. And I'm going to say this.
Quarantine.
Yes, no, she was there. I think it was just 2 people in the office, but they pick up the phone when you call them.
Wow.
So I was going to say, like, free plug to Marshall Products, to Ferret Lax. Like, if you have a ferret, use their products, because if you have a question, you can call. They'll pick up the phone and answer your question. And they're patient. They're patient with stupid questions. So I called up, and she immediately recognized my email. I said, "Hey, I emailed you earlier this week." She goes, "Oh yeah, I remember your email." So I started up. I put together my phone call with her. First of all, this company also, they do ferret supplies, but they also put out a magazine called FQ. You see that?
Oh yeah. Was
Yeah.
it Ferret Quarterly?
It's Ferret Quarterly, and that's the most recent issue right there, Ferret Quarterly.
Wow.
Yeah, so they still do it. And I was thinking, like, maybe we should try to like run advertising in Ferret Quarterly or something, like for VCR Party. You know, just like join the Melindas on VCR Party, even though it has nothing to do with ferrets.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we run like, you know, a $500 ad in the corner?
I'm going to say we put out more ferret-based content than most people on YouTube. So I think we have every right to be in Ferret Quarterly.
Okay, so that first of all, I found that when I was at the website. Then I found their phone number and I called them. Here's my phone conversation with the woman Denise at Marshall Product. So I got a tube of ferret lax. I do a show called VCR Party. I don't actually have a ferret.
Oh, I got this email.
Oh, you did? You got this? Okay.
I did, but you've put me in a little bit of an awkward situation because you're referring to a pet product. And two things here. One, I have to be perfectly honest with you. There's no way I would eat that ever.
Right.
Because I don't know what it could do to your stomach or your intestines or your esophagus or any other part of your body.
Huh.
And you know what I mean? We've never tested it on people.
Yeah. Well, I was looking at the tube and I didn't see anything like if you ingest it, you know, administer or vomiting or, you know, something like that. Like I didn't see anything like that. So it made me think.
I was going to forward you the SDS sheets on it so you could have those. Don't you just want to go get a ferret?
Maybe I should. Maybe I should just get a ferret instead.
Maybe you should just get a ferret. Use that lax like it was supposed to be used.
All right, cool. So don't eat the ferret lax is what you're saying.
Don't eat it. Please don't eat it. Find another alternate thing that you can do to get this bet or whatever it is off the table.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. You've never heard of anybody eating it. You've never heard of anybody eating it before.
I have not ever, and I've been here 14 years. So never. Don't do it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Thank you. Thanks, Denise.
Okay.
All right.
You're
bye.
welcome. Yeah. Bye bye.
All right. So that's it. She said not to eat it. She's very patient with me. She said that she was flooded with calls and she still fielded my stupid question.
Have you considered putting it up your ass? I mean, just an idea. I'm just spitballing here.
I would rather put it up my ass than ingest it. But then I talked to Bob the other day, and Bob was saying that he goes, it's just like petroleum jelly with some flavoring in it. And I looked at the ingredients. I don't really know. I was thinking like either find a new punishment for me, and I'm going to put this out there to you guys. I've already done enough work. This should be my punishment. All this research I put into this. This is my punishment. Or maybe talk to Judah. Isn't Judah a doctor?
Yeah, Judah's a doctor. He recommended against it in the comments, I believe.
Oh, he did?
We discussed this. But yeah, maybe we could get if you send a pic of the ingredients, we'll get it to Judah, who's our viewer, who is an actual doctor.
Yeah. So yeah, I just don't, the hospitals are flooded right now and they don't need me in there with ferret lax vomiting uncontrollably. So I'd rather, so I'm not going to do it now.
Okay.
But if
to be continued. All right. I think it was your idea to punish the loser and not have anything for the winner. I don't think that was our idea. So it's almost like you get off on the punishment part more than we do. And so we're not thinking it through as much as you have.
It's called stakes. It's called good television.
What about something that everyone wants to win? That would be a lot. That's like positive reinforcement.
And then they get to see you be happy. Oh, that's fun.
It is for me, but I guess our brains work differently. All right, Steve, you got
look how happy he is.
Some reports from the Melindaverse. These are a Facebook group that was started, which is so weird to have people talk about us when we're not there. But people have been sharing a lot of stuff on there. And,
it's fun. So first off, Josh Jones found this. Spotify recommended this station to him.
Oh, nice. Art Paul.
He's the spit painter that we've played on Public Access. He's also a prolific musician.
He's a Madison, Wisconsin legend.
I would recommend you play that radio.
Absolutely play that radio, and you follow him on Spotify.
Yeah, there you go.
He has all his music up there, too.
This one I thought Joe might like. Michael G put this one up, but favorite jingles. So if you go on the Melinda verse, you can find. So this was 10, but then in the comments was a ton more jingles. So you can just go there and kind of do deep.
I'm gonna totally look at that.
Toronto jingles. Okay.
Yeah. But then in the comments there were jingles from all over the place.
I wonder if there's a thing with Canadian jingles. I wonder if Australian jingles are this, American jingles are this, British ones are this. What's up with Canadian ones? I bet they're exactly like ours.
Yeah, they're obnoxious, but they apologize afterwards.
Oh. Okay.
And I believe this one is from Cinematic. You guys see in the comments all the time. But I thought this was fun. Just, Joe's genuine reaction. It was such sadness when he broke his turd scooper
during Turd Flush.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the name of the show. Thank you for saying
that. Yeah.
The name of the show. The name of the show.
So I think it'd be fun, and I'd love to see people if they could put together like a little. David Hawkins came up with that. Maybe you put to the music of "I Will Remember You."
To the "I Will Remember You." Looking at the scooper. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, I was genuinely hurt when that thing broke because I was like, "How am I gonna? I've had this turd scooper forever." And anyway, what else you got?
Nick's not gonna like this one, but Christopher put this one out. I think he found Nick's new theme song, "Oh Daddy" from Mizuki Koyama. I don't know if we're pronouncing that right.
Why wouldn't Nick like that?
I talked to my mom the other day on Zoom. She's like, we wouldn't care if you used that orgasmic or daddy word at all. So that should take the wind out of Joe's sails. And I said, I will share that with you.
No, share it with me. But then also next time you're back home, record you saying orgasmic to your mom and record you calling your dad daddy with them in the frame.
I would. I just have a feeling this quarantine's going to be a while. So.
And then
I won't forget.
The last one I think could be a possible help for either the viewer request or the song stuck in your ear. Maybe you could make something out of this.
Song stuck in your head. Yeah.
VCR party, unbelievably cool.
Yeah.
I was looking for it. Yeah, there it is.
We got to make that a shirt. Let's make it a shirt.
I thought this was good. This was great.
A T-shirt for sure. Maybe a little enamel pin. That's great.
Oh, temporary tattoo.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many possibilities.
Oh, this is great.
Well done, Jeff.
Yeah. Once again, there's so much going on in the Melindaverse. I'm sure I missed stuff, but those were the ones that jumped out at me.
Well done, everybody.
Oh, so cool. So unbelievably cool. All right, moment you've been waiting for. George's surprise.
All right, so I don't even know how to set this up. I'm a little bit giddy today because I did an all-nighter. I got 14 of my closest friends over last night to work on something.
You did a what?
To support VCR Party, to try to solicit more patrons. And so this is what I came up with, all right?
Okay. George's for Joe and Nick.
Back in 1986, a boy named Joe met a boy named Nick, and the love of VHS brought them together. They rose to cultural prominence with a tape of custodial maintenance that changed the course of history forever. But a microscopic adversary wrecked the volume 9 tour itinerary. They need our help, won't you lend a love hand? Patrons will get really young, excitement and tedium from 10,000 or 10 million tapes they don't really know.
We gotta count these someday.
Loopers and out, jingles and out, besides how to even more out. Nick just really, really likes that show.
Keep sending in the Alps.
Joe Scrapper to baby rapper, frisbee fuckers to ultimate papper. Do what you can to help them thrive. Keep VCR party live.
Whoa!
Guys, I'm gonna do it. 6 Mickeys. 6 Mickeys. They said I couldn't do it, but I'm gonna do it.
They said you couldn't do it.
Holy shit, George! Oh, I have a tear, and I don't know if it's from laughing or from like genuine emotion.
Oh my god! Oh, there's so many. I gotta deconstruct it. There were so
many things where I was making mental notes, like, oh, remember that part, and I don't remember anything because it's just so fucking perfect.
Oh my god!
Well, it's been a year since I was first on, a little over a year, but I felt like I should do something special because it's a big deal for me.
That was very special.
Wow, unbelievable. That's unbelievably cool, George.
Oh, God damn. I want to watch it again right now.
I know. Well, let's post this separately, and we'll post it on YouTube on Wednesday.
Yes.
And you guys, I mean, it's hard to even like do anything else after that.
No. Let's end. That's all that's it right now.
Yeah.
I want to end with this. God, George, you just. I mean, I should have figured that you were gonna steal the show with that one. But this is pretty good. This is a great ending. So last week we played New Age Miracles, the Factor Fraud, and we put a call out to the Melindas to sample 3 great samples from there and send it to us. And I got, I think, 5 responses. I got one just before we started taping, so I couldn't play that one. I'll play that one next week. But there's 4 here, and I give credit to it. You'll see the text come up. But we're going to leave you with this. First of all, I wanted to say Todd Hansen, the guy who wrote Nick is a Sexual Man. He said, I ended up using one sample from Nick is a Sexual Man as to cement this track as part of the Nick is Sexual universe. So it's important. It was important that he did that. So anyway, we're going to kick off with Todd Hansen's New Age Miracles mix. This is 2.5 minutes of 4 Melindas. And that's all. That's it. If we tried harder, we could have done better. What else we got?
We'll be right back right after that.
Okay. And Steve?
My nose isn't full of yuck anymore.
And George?
Only through the magic of Hollywood.
Goddamn right. All right. Here we go.
Thanks, George. Happy to have you on board for a full year and change. And
Good
many
job,
more.
George.
Steve, you're all right, too.
Yeah, he makes me look lazy, but that's okay.
Laugh, 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 ha, 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 party, party, party. Party, 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 party.
You can kill a lot of people or injure a lot of people.
Party, 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 party.
Body moving, A1 sound of the sound so soothing. Body moving, we be getting down and you know what you
Now let me get some action from the back section. Anybody rocking? Not perfection. Black fool, flip, don't slip the dip. And let your spine unwind. Just take a risk. I wanna be the brick, just the brick go down. Tell me, buddy, people, is that so wrong? The ship is docking, interlocking, end up rocking, electroshocking. A miracle.
Masters are able to use their powers of their minds.
The world thinks laugh, 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 ha, 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 party, 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 laugh, 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 ha, 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 ha. Horses. The world thinks laugh, 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 ha, 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 party, 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 laugh, 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 ha, 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 party, 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 party. horses.
When we return, Dr. Sellner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
That's it. That had done it.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
My nose isn't for yuck anymore.
That's all I'm doing.
We'll be right back right after that.